long before the rise of empires, long before the invention of fire or the first stone tools. The earth was wild, untouched, dangerous. 6.4 million years ago, the first chapters of human history were being written, not with words, but with instinct. In this world, survival meant more than hiding or scavenging. It required something bold, something new. This was the age when our ancestors took their first steps toward becoming hunter. The world 6.4 million years ago was a planet in transition. Forests were shrinking, savannas were spreading, new species were emerging, others disappearing. And in the heart of East Africa, a remarkable creature appeared on the scene, Sahelanthropus chadensis. This may have been one of the earliest human ancestors, small-brained ape-like, but already walking upright, at least some of the time. They weren't just surviving, they were adapting. Africa at the time was no paradise. Food was scarce. Predators were everywhere, saber-toothed cats, giant hyenas, and crocodiles. And without tools, fire, or language, early hominins had few advantages, but they had something powerful: awareness, cooperation, and a brain slowly beginning to grow. It was in this dangerous world that the first hunters of humankind may have emerged. Our earliest ancestors weren't born hunters. They began as gatherers and scavengers, feeding on fruits, nuts, roots, and the occasional insect or egg. But something began to change. Climate shifts reduced forest cover, making tree-dwelling survival harder. Living on the ground meant a new way of life. With less access to high-energy foods like fruit, our ancestors started exploring new food sources, including meat. But they didn't have tools, so how did they get it? The first hunting wasn't like chasing down prey with weapons. It likely began with opportunistic behavior, watching predators like lions or wild dogs kill, then sneaking in afterward to steal the remains. This is called kleptoparasitism, a survival tactic seen in many animals even today. But over time, early humans became more strategic. They may have thrown stones to scare off scavengers, used sticks to dig for small prey like rodents or lizards, even cornered weak or young animals as a group. This was not hunting as we know it, but it was the first spark. Why did meat matter so much? Because it was rich in fat and protein, critical nutrients that fueled brain development. Plant-based diets were bulky, hard to digest, and provided fewer calories per bite. But even a small amount of animal fat could provide the energy needed for longer travel, stronger bodies, and bigger brains. The first taste of meat may have changed everything seen. Let's be clear, there were no spears, no traps, no fire, so early hunting looked very different. They may have chased down small animals on foot,